nothing waits. Signals, the sensors hum. Geeks paranormal, hear the spirits come. Stream and live to the curious eyes. Cameras flicker while the phantom flies. Every creak in the floor, every cold breeze is a secret the shadows whisper with ease. Protest a voice calm, but the pulse is high. Your driving pulses meet the other wordless sky. Bassline driving like footsteps in the hall. Guitar riffs wail as the shadows call. Poltergeist energy in the dance floor glow. Geeks paranormal makes the haunted show.
Voices in the dark, can you hear them scream? Streaming to the living, living in the dream. Ghost in the static, moving with the beat. Geeks paranormal, feel the night's heartbeat.
Infrared lights scanning the room. Specters appear in the jam gloom. Podcaster insight streamers keen eye, tracking the spirits as they float and fly. Spooky whispers ride the certain line. Wrist bend like a portal through space and time. Every note builds tension in the haunted air. Geeks paranormal, the ghosts beware. Crowds at home watching the pulse unfold. Stories of the night in the vision was told. Dance with the phantoms, EDM embrace. Ghosts and humans share the same space.
Voices in the dark, can you hear them scream? Streaming to the living, living in the dream. Ghost in the static, moving.
Guys, if anything, you're scaring Bigfoot away, so stop it. Like, I'm of the belief that if there is a Bigfoot or any kind of, because I don't necessarily think it, like me myself, Bigfoot, I think is just a a tag we put on a thing, you know, like that's just there's something out there that we can't explain, and okay, there's a lot of sayings that here.
How did this place get so big?
But have you ever heard of the
He
Beast
appears
of Bray
from
Road?
the shadows to rain his sweet blessings upon me.
Beast of Bray Road.
The figure of ink
Classic.
that
Oh man, you
shines
should
in
read
the
her book.
darkness.
I can't remember her
I
name.
see you,
Rest in
my
peace.
savior.
She's
I pray you
got
hear
this
me.
a few years
Those
ago.
old songs.
2, 3 years
Yes,
ago now.
I
Can't remember.
still sing them. For I know you are coming to save me, and I will be
She's on
swept
Bigfoot
into
Head
your
and stuff
final
like that.
loving embrace.
But she was the one who did all the research on all the
Can I get an
stories
amen?
of people talking about the Beast of Bray Road. It's where we get Dogman from.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Dogman started in Wisconsin. Bray Road.
Hello? Excuse me, can you help me? Hello?
It's time for bed.
Actually, it might have been.
Where the hell did he go?
No, I don't know if it was a memorial, but I think because they just go to spooky haunted places. Once again, if you haven't looked up Tenny, you gotta fucking look up Tenny, dude. Please.
I
look
did.
him up.
I did.
Yeah.
I have not watched them yet, but I have them all. I have them on my.
He's the guy. He is the guy. Trust me. Trust me.
Need to get
please,
power to this gate
please
somehow.
I am
do
the
nothing.
woman.
Should be a couple switches nearby.
Well, here's
Then
the
maybe I
thing.
can open it.
Here's the thing. He's such a humble, cool dude. He shows
I want to
up
get him on my
people's
show.
podcasts.
Yeah.
He shows up
I
on
do.
people's podcasts. He has if you go up to what is it, he's got a website that has all of his
Contact
tour
info?
dates.
Oh, it's
Well, not tour dates. Well, you know, he's not like a fucking musician. Let's say that he goes to places where he can speak and give his lectures. Because he's a really interesting dude because he doesn't approach the paranormal as this is 100% real or this is 100%
Right.
bullshit. He approaches it as, look, these are things that people are telling me. And there's a lot of people telling me this exact same thing, like from different angles, what have you. But he's like, you know, I was telling Idol this. I think it was Idol. Maybe it was Don, but actually I think it was Don. Idol might have been there, but he has this whole approach of like, look, I'm not gonna just assume somebody is telling the truth, right?
right. You
Tell me
can't.
there's a big
You have to be skeptical.
Exactly. He approaches everything from a skepticism, but an open skepticism. You know what I mean? Like, so what I was telling others earlier, you know, the whole, you know, the whole gas thing from Dexter, right? When you have that many people that all claim they saw a thing, especially when it comes from once again, there's a term for observers, trained observers, I think, actually. People who are from the police force, from the fire force, from
Oh,
EMS,
yeah.
from all these different avenues, and they're all also like putting their jobs on the line saying, no, we saw the thing. You have to take that into account. Something happened. Now, you don't have to say it definitely was aliens, it definitely was this or that, but something happened. You have to acknowledge something happened. And it wasn't fucking swamp gas, let's be fucking real. Like, there's no fucking way swamp gas. So I know this area, I know Dexter. First off, it's somewhat low level. There's some areas that are ish, swamp adjacent, but like, there's no fucking.
It's really dark in here.
So first, Joey installs this ink machine over our heads. Then it begins to leak. 3 times last month we couldn't even get out of our department because the ink had flooded the stairwell. Joey's solution? An ink pump to drain it periodically. Now I have this ugly pump switch right in my office. People in and out all day. Thanks, Joey. Just what I needed. More distractions. These stupid cartoon songs don't write themselves, you know?
No, it doesn't fucking work that way. Like, and it wasn't a unless it was a fucking military helicopter going in stealth mode.
Looks like the stairwell's
Could've been a
flooded.
helicopter
If I'm gonna get out of
stealth
here,
mode
I'll need to
with
find a way to
range
drain
way
it.
ahead and no fucking. Nah, I'm sorry. Look, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't anything I've ever seen before, and that's why I love Tennies. That's the approach he has. It's like, I don't know what it was, but people tell me these things, and I'm gonna fucking record it and tell people what, you know, they say and do. Yeah, exactly, and report on it.
That's
but
pretty much what I do with a lot of my guests. I let them come on, I let them troll.
this
But
is
at the
why you
end
need
of it,
to
I
do
may sit there and be like, I don't
In
know.
fact, if you want, as a fan, I watch everything. What's a Weirdo? Also, it's a great podcast. You should watch it. They only last like 30 minutes.
Sorry.
They started after the pandemic, just like, okay, well, let's just do this thing. Maybe people will like it. Not necessarily talking about personal stuff, it's just shit chatting to each other. But it's super cool. It's like a fun vibe.
I'll be up here in my booth, the band will be swinging, and suddenly Tammy Lawrence just comes marching in and shuts the whole thing down. Tells us all to win them all. Then I hear he starts up my projector and he dashes for the projection booth and down to the recording studio like the little devil himself is chasing behind. A few seconds later, projection turns on. But Sammy, oh no, he'll come out for a long time. This man
What's a weirdo podcast? Great. Check it out.
I've got half a mind to talk to Mr. Joe.
I have it up.
What if you
Got the hair first.
she's very community driven. She's very she's just, you know.
Am I in it?
Are you in it? Well, that is.
Well, I'm looking. No, I'm looking.
Or,
Well, if you look at my screen, it kind of looks the light. Oh, I'm streaming again. So it's like the light is whenever it flickers, it kind of looks like it's. Oh, I have to walk towards it.
I went in my right. Definitely reach out. I think they're very like they're so like Bigfoot Collectors Club, right? That was one of the clips I showed you, and I thought that was a really good intro to him because that was one of the first videos where he talks about himself and where he came from, his death experience was the whole thing. He basically died when he was in his late teens and was revived, but he had a near-death experience basically. And talks about that. He also talks about how what most people think of the near-death experience is bullshit. You know, great, awesome.
Another day, another dollar.
But yeah, if you look at all the people they collaborated with, what have you, it's everybody. Big names in the paranormal industry to like small. He doesn't care. He that's his thing. He gives lectures, right? He doesn't do shit for money. That's his whole thing. He doesn't do anything for money. Like, he just goes to places to talk and like, well, I think he makes enough money. So his whole thing, he has a hard philosophy. So
It may only be my second month working for Joey Drew, but I can already tell I'm gonna love it here. People really seem to enjoy my Alice Angel voice. Sammy says she may be as popular as Bendy someday. These past few weeks, I voiced everything from talking chairs to dancing chickens.
I'm gonna write out to
This
him.
is the
I'm
first character
booked this
I
shit
really
this
felt a
season, so I'm
connection
trying to wait
with.
till I get
She's
closer.
a part of me. Alice and I, we're going places.
I don't think that's a bad idea, but I think you should. I think he would be a big get if you were to. Trust me, if you were to get him on there and just pick his brain a little bit, your mind will fucking explode. like
That's
give
my
him a couple of
expertise,
quadrants.
picking the brain.
He will smoke 30 cigarettes while he explains to you about how 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 he's got this whole thing about what is it?
Every day the same strange thing happens.
He was getting all these reports throughout Michigan about not the I can't remember the name he gave him. It's a really weird, goofy name, but people were talking about how they were seeing creatures that look like fridges, but with feet walking around, and then just disappear. And then people, yeah, wild shit. He was getting multiple stories, not just one, multiple occurrences of this shit. And uh, the what the hell did he call him? The he was gonna write a book about it. Kind of like a short book, not a huge novel or anything, but just kind of the like anecdotal stuff. It may have already come out, but anyway, watch that video I shown you. It's really interesting to hear about his backstory. I mean, he has this whole backstory of being a punk rocker and how he got into the paranormal. He wasn't in any way somebody who necessarily wanted to be, well, he was interested, but he didn't necessarily have an avenue, but then he got, because of where he was working and all this stuff, he got in touch with the, I can't remember her name, rest in peace, but she was the basically the largest witch, largest? That's not the right word. That
Oh,
her she was a witch in Michigan who was like the head witch of Michigan, and she would go all around and speak about witchcraft and kind of like the ins and outs of all that, how witchcraft isn't actually what you think it is. Actually, really just normal shit. Like, it's not a fucking weird thing. Like okay. Like, you know, you practice your beliefs a little bit differently than everybody else, isn't it? How it all is? Like, not like you're casting spells. Yeah, you're not casting spells and putting curses on people. Like, that's not fucking what witchcraft is. In fact, it's quite the opposite of what witchcraft is. Do that, twice fold, isn't it? Or twice or three times. I don't know.
the Patricia Crowther?
Maybe he speaks about her in quite a. When he speaks about his background and how he got to where he is, he'll talk about her. I'm quite certain that video he mentions her, but yeah, he's he's a super cool, interesting dude. Just get him before his lungs collapse from too many fucking cigarettes, because that's my only fear for that guy.
Right.
Idol, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Idol.
Oh, you're good. I'm looking at some support gyms, so take your time.
Oh,
Chilling.
alright. What support? I'm curious, what support gyms?
I'm looking at a way to make charge staff better. I don't know that there's really any support gyms that'll boost any of the actual damage that I get from the bonus of. You know what? I'm gonna put it on.
Speed, maybe?
I don't know if like elemental armament and stuff will actually boost the damage of the buff that I get. I don't think it does.
How does it read? Can you read it off to me verbatim?
The charge staff, it is.
No, the elemental armaments part.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Supported skills deal 20% more elemental attack damage, or 25% is what of the second. So I just put in.
You using one, 2, or 3?
I would be using 2 because 3 is not as effective for the way that I work.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, I forget what 3 has a detriment, right?
It is lower flat damage, but if you use multiple different types of elements, you can get a higher damage multiplier. But I only use lightning, so that's not gonna help.
Okay.
I think that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Other than
I think
adding
it
more
only
elemental
works.
damage.
I know every one of those bands that he has performed.
Yeah, I think it only works
Oh.
on
Do you?
the shockwave portion. So I'm going to use it as a
I wonder if there's a
debuff.
Have you looked at lineage gem? I don't know.
I'm gonna make it blind. It's funny because it suggests the elemental armament and stuff, but I don't think it works the way that I want it to.
You said, what element did you say? You're doing lightning, right?
Yeah, lightning.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna make it blind.
Oh, here's an idea. So, have you thought about rage?
I already have. I don't think that rage. Well, the rage does work, but I do have rage on some other stuff.
So,
What rage? I can't even actually put rage on it.
well, so I know I think you have to put them on spirit gems, but there's like eternal rage, and you can do eternal rage with. No, don't.
I think I'm gonna end my stream. I'm not in the mood to play. I want to work on my.